Hello, welcome to today's video where I'll be showing you how to run scripts in Linux. So this is one of the methods that you can use to automate tasks in Linux. We have quite a number of scripts that you can use in Linux, one of them being the bash scripts and also the Python scripts. So for this video, we are going to focus on bash scripting. So the main purpose of using a script is, instead of running one command by one, to combine all the commands and run them as one command. And I'm going to show you how to achieve that. So with me here, I'm on my terminal and I have navigated to the folder where I want to create the script file. So the other thing that you need to have is text editor. So there are quite a number of text editors that you can use, one of them being Nano, the other one being Vim. You can also use Notepad, you can also use VS Code, and the rest is endless. So in my case, I'm going to use Vim, which we can have as VI. Then I give the name of the script. So I'll have my script dot. The other thing that you need to note is the extension. So for bash scripting, you need to have an extension of .sh. Then press enter. Right. So the next thing that we need to have is to, in case you are using Vim as your text editor, you need to be in the editing mode. So for instance, for now, if I try typing in, nothing will appear on this page. So I need to press on I to be in the editing mode, and as you can see, it changed to a mode that I'm able to insert. So the first line should always be a #bin, that /bin /bash. Then from there you can import the lines of code that you need to have. So we can have a comment and say that we are updating the package list. Then we can echo some words saying that we are updating package list. All right. So the command to update is usually sudo apt update. Then we can also upgrade the list by having sudo apt upgrade. So there are some people who will, instead of having these as two commands, they will have sudo apt update, then have these two, and it still works the same. So usually, sometimes you may be prompted to input a yes to make an update. So you can have -y, then you can also have -y here. All right. So the next thing is to continue adding the commands for what you want to install. For instance, I may want to install some packages or some applications. So I have sudo apt install. Then can have the flag y, so that whenever I'm prompted to whether to confirm that an installation should proceed, it will just proceed automatically without me inputting a yes or no. Right. So you can have build essentials. Build essential. The other thing, we can install git. We can also install car widget. And for instance, we assume that Vim is not installed. Then continue adding the list of all the items that you need to install on the server. So you are not limited to the number of lines of code that you can add to a bash script, right? So then we can echo and say let's echo and say installation completed successfully. Alright, so I will not add other lines of code here, but in your case, if you have say 20 lines of items that you needed to install, just have them here. Then once you do that, in my case, I'll just I'll save this file and exit. So the way to save a file in a Vim editor, you press on escape to move out of the editing mode, then press on colon, then have W and Q, then an exclamation mark. So use the save method that is relevant to the text editor that you're using. Alright, so let me just inspect the files. If I ls, my script is there. So if I want to check on the permission of this file, I can have ls then -la. So if I check closely on this file, it doesn't have the execute permission. So for instance, the way to execute this file would be we can have a dot / my script.sh, right? So we see that permission is denied. So the next thing that we need to do is to give permission to this script, and the way to do that is we do change mode, then we have plus, we add execute, then you have my script. So most of the Linux distros, instead of typing the full name, you can just type in the few characters and press on tab to autocomplete that the name. So once I have that, press enter. Alright, so let me inspect the permissions again, and we see that every group now has permission to execute this file, denoted by this X, and as you can see, it also changed its color. Alright, so the next thing that we need to do is to execute the script. So we have dot / then my script.sh and press enter. So it will ask me for my password, then I input my password. So as you input your password, it doesn't show, but it's recording. Then once done, press enter and then give it time to complete. So depending with the number of items that you need to install, it may take a bit of time. So in my case, whatever I added in my script was available in my PC, so nothing new was to be installed. So there's so much that can be done using bash scripting. Besides just installing packages, it can be used to search for empty directories or search for a particular file and all that. So there's so much. So that's it on how to create and learn a script in a Linux distro. Thank you for staying up to this end, and thank you for watching. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and also drop a comment below. Bye bye.